You know, I get quite a few requests from parents asking me if I can talk to their son or daughter and give them encouragement for the future. Now, our future, or the condition of the economy and different things that are happening in the world are scary and they're frightening to people. And a lot of kids are kind of wondering what their future is going to be for them, and if there's hope for them. So they've asked me, and I'll do that right now during this video, trying to give people hope. You know, the younger generation, to give them hope of the future, that they can grow up to be someone that's respectable, like myself. Now, this doesn't grow on trees. We've got to make that point clear. This does not grow on trees. You know, I've earned every gray hair I have. I've earned from the School of Hard Knocks. And we have to have the School of Hard Knocks, and we have to go through trials and tribulations so we can overcome those obstacles, and so we can make ourselves stronger and a better person. Now, I didn't have it easy in school when I was growing up. My parents were poor. I lived in a trailer park at one time. But yet, I was a cool guy, you know. I was marble champion of the elementary school. And kids, you know, when we go, we had a class maybe once a week that we would go in the auditorium and we would choose partners, and we would learn how to do different dances, you know, maybe the waltz or the foxtrot or whatever. And the girls were lined up to try to be my partner. Now, I had a girl that, her name was Cynthia, and she always wanted to be my partner. I mean, well, so did half a dozen other girls, you know. But she was nice, and I although I should have maybe spread myself around a bit, I usually ended up with her, you know. I mean, she didn't put out or anything, you know. I mean, we're only in like 6th grade, you know. But anyway, I was a hero in the elementary school. In fact, I got a job after school cleaning up that school, and at night I'd push the broom around and dust and different things. From about 3:30 to 4:30, and then I'd get up in the morning about 6, and from 6 to 7:30, I would finish cleaning the downstairs of the school and the classrooms and different things. And so people looked up to me, you know. And then when I went to junior high, I was good at sports, you know. I really was good at baseball, and I was always the pitcher on the team because I could throw some damn fastballs that were unbelievable. And then when I got up to bat, I remember one time I hit a home run that was it went so far away that people, you know, their jaws dropped that I hit it so damn hard. So from that time onward, every time I got up to bat, everybody'd move back because they knew I, hit it out of the park, you know. But it was a fun time. It was a fun time, especially when I was a hero, you know. Then I went to high school and I became class president. And I told you on some other videos I had a Mustang, a baby blue Mustang that with black bucket seats that. But I tooled the girls around, you know, and used to go on rides and different things and nature trips up to the canyon and so forth. But it was a fun time. Anyway, being class president, I would conduct different assemblies that we had. And when I would get up there and I'd talk to people about the football team or the uh, football team, basketball team, how we were doing in different divisions and so forth, I would look over the audience, and I would see these young girls that were they were crazy about me, They were just, they were crazy about me. And in fact, when I went out of the auditorium, they were lined up, starting with the head cheerleader. They were lined up, and they used to slip me their little notes. I love you, and, please call me, and their number on it and so forth. And anyway, I had all these little pieces of paper with their names and numbers on it. And I'd call them up at night. I'd tell my parents I was going in the room and shut the door and I was going to do homework. And I didn't do homework. I got on the phone and talked to the girls all night. Why? Because I wanted to. That's why. If you look seriously, if you look this good, you would be the same as what I was, And anyway, it was a fun time of life, and I still have a lot of girlfriends today, but they're old. They're older, I don't want to have old girlfriends. I don't feel like that I'm old. Would you guess I was 75 years old? Of course not, I don't look anywhere near 75. I know that, and you know it. But, I don't want women to call me up that are old, I've got higher standards than that, Let's work it out from 18 to 29. That's the breakout point, 29, Occasionally, they're okay until they're about 42, But 60 and 70, that's out of the question, I'm not going to live the rest of my years, that I have left dating old women. Why should I? Look at this. You wouldn't. But you're special, huh? You're special. Some of you are so desperate, it doesn't matter if there's a 75-year-old that has the hots for you. You'd take her, wouldn't you? Just make sure she has her false teeth put in her mouth before you take her to the buffet. What a bunch of losers. See, I don't want women like that. I'd rather be by myself if I have to, go around with some old dog. Oh, sure, they're nice spirits and everything. But I want somebody that's attractive, I don't want some old pick. Have you ever seen women that you went to high school with years and years later and seen what they turned out to be like? I would say that 95% of them are dogs. They're dogs. They put on, 50 plus pounds, and they're pigs. I've maintained my exact weight that I was in high school. I still have a 32-inch waist. Why? Because I take care of myself. I eat my vegetables and my fruits. No, I don't eat Oreo cookies. No, I don't eat candy corns. No, I don't eat donuts and cakes and pies and fudge, popcorn and ice cream. No! No, that's for you. That's for you, the loser. Me, I eat good because I am good. That's why. So buck up, boys and girls, and try to be the best person you can. And hopefully that someday when you're as old as I am, you'll be able to look this good. And it'll be a miracle if you do. What a bunch of losers.